Hi, I'm Georgina from South Point Films, and today I'm going to explain how you can get to know your audience with demographics and viewer personas. A lot of the time, you'll already know who your videos are for, but formalising your audience makes sure everyone else involved with the production knows who they're trying to reach too. It might also help you clarify your goals and objectives. A good place to start is by defining the demographic of your audience. This provides high-level information about the people who will be watching your videos. Usually this includes age, ethnicity, gender, and geographic location. For example, a 25 to 35-year-old white British female from Southampton. As you can see, a demographic isn't too specific. We're not talking about individual people and their preferences, we're defining the overall characteristics of a group of people. Although you can create a demographic that you'd like to reach, it's generally better to define your demographic with actual data. There's no such thing as a video that appeals to everyone. So how do you find credible demographic data? If you're making a sales video, you could look through your existing customer list. If you're making training films for your company, you could simply walk into the office, look around and get a feel for the type of person you're trying to appeal to. Or you could conduct extensive market research to get the information you need. Another useful tool for understanding your audience is defining who specifically is going to be watching your videos. We do this with viewer personas. These personas help you picture exactly who will be watching your content. If you've ever created a buyer persona for your products or services, a viewer persona is the same thing but for your video's audience. These personas are usually fictional, but based on the traits of real people, your customers, prospects or colleagues, for example. Personas are different to demographics, which are much broader. Personas help you understand the motives behind an individual viewer. They help you identify their motives and what they hope to get out of watching your videos. This is crucial for informing your approach to a video project. Here's an example viewer persona for a video about a university course. Sarah is 16 years old. She is currently studying A-levels at sixth form college, and she'll be making her choices for university this year. Her favourite subject is English, and she is predicted to get a B or higher in it. Sarah lives in a 3-bedroom detached house in Winchester. She likes her home and wants to stay close to her family. Sarah is very tech-savvy. She has an iPhone and spends most of her free time talking to friends via WhatsApp, Instagram and TikTok. With this persona, you can make informed decisions based on how Sarah will engage with your video. Firstly, you'll want to make sure that the language in the video is suitable for someone her age. Secondly, you might promote the proximity of the university, if it's local, or try harder to sell the getting away aspect. Finally, you might decide to optimize your video for Instagram or TikTok rather than Twitter or Facebook. And because Sarah is tech savvy, she will almost certainly know how to skip adverts on sites like YouTube. If you plan to use the video as part of a paid campaign, you're going to need to make sure the first few seconds are punchy to get her interest. If you're making a training video for your colleagues at work, your viewer persona might be, John is an account manager at my company limited. He doesn't have much time for training as his job requires a lot of travelling. He has a smartphone and laptop which he accesses his company emails from. In this case, it would be sensible to make a short video that can be watched during a quick break between meetings. You'll also want to make sure that you can send the video to your team over email. There's no limit on the number of personas that you can create. However, you might find better success making multiple videos that are aimed at your different personas. The less focused your video is, the more likely it is that your message will become muddy and unclear. As you build your personas, you should feed data points back into your demographic. After all, your demographic is just a definition for a group of these individuals. While they may differ in some areas of their person, they will have things that unite them all. For example, your demographic could consist of people with an age range as far apart as 20-year-olds to 60-year-olds. However, they could be united by their need for financial advice. As you continue to use video, you'll need to monitor, maintain, and develop your audience. It's not as simple as pressing upload and putting your feet up. If you weren't able to reach the audience you were hoping to, the data might be able to show you what went wrong, in which case you can modify your video and try again. Or you can work on fixing any problems for the next video. Remember, this is all part of the creative process and it's totally normal. You're unlikely to hit a home run on the first swing. On the other hand, your data might show you areas to develop your audience. Perhaps your videos aren't being watched by a certain group of people. What can you do to reach those viewers too? Luckily, you will now have data to use which will greatly help with guiding you along the path to future success. If you're looking for creative video content that will resonate with your audience, why not get in touch? Our team are experts in video production, animation, and live streaming. We can create high-quality content that resonates with your audience, and we can help you define your audience too. Simply let us know what you're looking for, and we'll let you know how we can help. We look forward to working with you.